Actually, for Mamun, now your uncle don't know what I said. Your uncle does. Yes. Yeah, you what? Yeah, you what I said. One by your whole pine. I feel it me who you're when you try to get your cow phone. So, one by your whole pine said, in the next 2 to 3 weeks or so, yea, in some phenomenon pineapple, Yentin as said, you beat me up when I get a call at your manor. You may dear said your pastor car, and penny podcast. Now, what to the dean said, Christ our hope in a chaotic world. Christ our hope in a chaotic world. As it say, what does it mean? Christ our hope in a chaotic world. See, confusion in the world. And then you may additionally to the dean said, confusion in the world. What does it mean? Confusion in the world. What does it mean? Basa basa yo a impossible we are seeing mono as it's really saying. What does it mean? I read in the newspaper called Odopa. The page number is page 161. The month is September. The year is 1997. That's 60 prostitutes met at Kwame Nkrumah Circle with Keita Coles as their leader. After a lengthy deliberation, see what's transpired. The following resolutions were passed to employ a legal practitioner to defend them in times of crisis. Register with the Department of Social Welfare for their welfare. Nina said, in the year 1997, Kowakra Tabia Yatudin said, Odopa, page 161, Ewa was something September, Mono. A 224 United Shia, Ewa Kwame Nkrumah Circle, and this is what happened. One Shia, so I want to say, Asante Mwako, Ewa, your nurses and midwifery associations, your science so fishermen association, your amo association, and your 224 so association. Now, one HCI, now your work handy, or say, ye kind to employ a legal practitioner to defend them in times of crisis. Said you won't bet me a lawyer near, or bet me a do any now I one. So one year simple, ye the class and ye beer, or bet me at the charge. Number 2, to register with the Department of Social Welfare for their welfare. Their 1 year they said, won't bet me or won't bet to two into one. Said ye. So obi ekwa butre mu a wo metimi ade aboa wo. Number 3, to employ the services of a medical practitioner to take care of them. Wo metimi one person one fa medical doctor emfidi a won ade ya adwuma no sebi egodo a wo metimi enya treatment. Sebi ka sa emfidi na wo ti ase atutufu a won aform association. And number 4, increase their charges for sex from between 8 Ghana cedis to 10 Ghana cedis. 8 Ghana cedis and 10 Ghana cedis to 15 and 20 Ghana cedis for a cake. And he won't bet to the charger won't FGM whenever they have this affection with any man. And finally, ask the government to legalize prostitution because all men and women enjoy sex, which was from God and was started by Adam and Eve. Now, after you saw your one can say, betimi aje sa won you media wodi as prostitute, actually no well legalize it. What does it mean? Confusion in the world. I think it's high here, research in the same one, another one. In another Kowaka Taya Feno, Panashi, monthly a month. The day is 5th to 12th March 2000, page 5. It was reported a prominent research fellow of the Institute of Statistical, Social, and Economic Research by Dr. J.K. Anafi, Dianoso Edibani, or said on February 9th, or published said prostitution should be legalized in the country. A two, but you may they are all trying to say government no bet me legalizing prostitution e wo Ghana amma obi atimi aye ne ope said the ope bia. What does it mean? Why all this confusion in the world? He contended that when the prostitute would be given identity cards, and through that their activities can be closely monitored. Niafe ni okare said, one member 224 ID card a kind of identification among every single prostitute in the country of Ghana. I want to give you a cursory look of what is happening, transpiring in Ghana. ID cards, the activities can be closely monitored. ID cards, for what does it mean? Why all this confusion? It could reduce the spread of sexually transmitted infections like gonorrhea and the famous HIV/AIDS. That is what the Prostitution Association, they are craving for. And when they are told to be honest, income will be generated through taxation. They are saying your own son said, say you legalize prostitution, you are someone, and I said, a two grass someone. A member, a duma, ye wo Ghana no, a member perform a brain, duma ye, nama, the brain circle, no. Unemployment level will be reduced because prostitution is a form of employment. This is very absurd. Recently, in the New York Times, Minya Newsway or www.nytimes.com, Montreal, the month was October, the day was 17th, and the year was 2018, just last year. This is what happened in Canada, Montreal. I said, Canada, on Wednesday, Montreal, became the first major world economy to legalize recreational marijuana, beginning a national experiment that will alter the country's social, cultural, and economic fabric and present the nation with its biggest public policy challenge in decades. Tramadol was legalized in Canada just last year. Confusion in the world, what does it mean? Pastor, then I cosway. Confusion in the world. Gambling is the order of the day. There are all kinds of lottery and raffles in Ghana. Not only in Ghana, we are Ghanaians since I make Ghana and celebrate. From cooking pots to cosmetic. Jene Chachadaso, Super 2 Chachadaso, Bombone Chachadaso, Kobe Chachadaso, everything has been chachalized. If you please, think about it. Confusion in the world. What does it mean, Pastor? There is a serious absence of vulnerable diseases like HIV/AIDS killing millions of people, increasing promiscuity leading to increased divorce rates and increased number of alienated children. And US has a crown. In the United States alone, divorce statistics, I said, in 1870, There was one divorce out of every 30 marriages. Our real mako 30 biano. Yenyamu our retire back home. US somewhere in 1870. Now look at how it draws down. There was one divorce out of every 34 marriages. There was one divorce in every 34 marriages in the 1900s. Now, one divorce out of every 12 marriages in 1930. One divorce out of every 6 marriages in the year 2000. And there is one divorce in every 2 marriages currently. This is very absurd, very, very worrying. Our giant adults were. What does it mean, confusion in the world? Pastor, what does all this mean? What is happening? Primitive godliness is neglected, has been trampled underfoot. The word of God, the Bible, is of little or no importance to so-called Christians. The principles which are the standards of God are trodden underfoot. So get out of here. Now, what does all this mean? One of the greatest preachers in the world, Billy Graham, the preacher of righteousness, said, time is running out. Considering the present world condition, he remarks, if things are allowed to go on as they are, God will have to wake up the people of Sodom and Gomorrah and apologize to them. Said, Niema koso etwaso yesed ye noa. And Yankopon would have to wake up the people of Sodom and Gomorrah and apologize. What does it mean? Confusion in this world. I've been for Eka, scientist. Senior science of one's kind. What's it? Scientists are saying that without Christ coming, men will destroy themselves. There is population explosion leading toward famine. Children are dying of famine and malnutrition. One man has asserted that even if the land in the sea is reclaimed for agriculture, we cannot get enough food to feed a growing population. With the diminishing natural resources and the rapid increase in population, man faces serious survival problems in this earth. Yeah, I've been forced back and I said, 1 year, you know what we said, and go for the great day, we side of community and needs to come. And yet, you are a pie, you need to know. And what we said, and Sasi had done a Poissy, see, you could use answers, and you was one. It will not be enough to feed the growing population of the world. Think about it. And Sasi walk and so we you could use was one. Someday to come, it will not be able to feed all of us. Confusion in the world. What does it mean? Pastor, what does all this mean? There is an upswing of contamination and pollution. Overpopulation means more waste and refuse, more garbage, more pollution of water, etc. Hence, more ailments. Dr. W.H. Davis contends massive death amongst mankind in the near future is inevitable as population continues to increase. Toxic waste of our civilization will destroy the entire ecosystem. There is allelopathic and allelofluorocarbon toxic gases in the air. Now, say that many of you come on see Abraham. Do you see the patterns now flies in the pool? You know, not see yes. Now, say, have you wondered the reason why U.S. high alone is recording the highest cases of cancer? I'm saying, no, I don't know why. No, say, sir, lines say you make you be able to plane making. Sometimes they are playing one. Or in Wikipedia, they will be able, apart from flight, that it releases some toxic substance on the earth. And to one now, we are inhaling certain things. And very soon, we are all going to die. Confusion in the world. Pastor, what does it mean? And you better very soon, all of us are going to go. Energy bills are rising. See, the statistics now, the stock market fluctuates dangerously. High levels of social fees, school fees, and skyrocketing medical bills are affecting all levels of our society. Wise men and women everywhere wonder the future the world holds for us. Everywhere people are asking, what does all this confusion mean? World leaders are seeking solutions to these great problems plaguing the earth. They sense we are in the verge of a stupendous crisis. I say, Minya, can't be say we call for register, Lincoln, that call your registration. You call insurance, what is she got? What? Yeah, yeah. Things are skyrocketing. Everything is going on the increase. School fees, economy, medical bills are going high. Everything is skyrocketing in our world. I see the stock market has fluctuated dangerously. Ghana falls soon, America falls soon, Obia soon. What does all this confusion mean? There is a reason. Confusion in the world. Thoughtful men and women have sought to understand what the changes in the world really mean. What are we going to do? There are a lot of people who are they are not satisfied with whatever they are doing. And you man before the prayer, one come and told him, one who end a sign said, this world is not our home. And Mofra is so even kids are thinking and seeking hope in this confused world. In this chaotic world, what does all this mean, Pastor? Tell us, Katre. The Bible offers some compelling answers. Bible no my yeah, because when in our Bible very soon. It explains why people are afraid. What should be done about this fear? This total pandemonium here, air cost Bible no attracts here. And listen to what the Bible is saying. What does the confusion in this world mean? What do these things mean? Is this the last generation to live on this planet Earth? This political, economic, industrial, and moral confusion are symptomatic of the second advent of Christ. One of the greatest themes of the Bible. Both politics, economics, industry, everything moral shows is symptomatic. Say yes, Maya, a tosum a beard do, and I was here, the relevance of Christ's return to this world is shown by the number of times it is mentioned in the Bible. In the New Testament alone, it is mentioned 250 times. Every 250, every 25 verses in piano, or can't say Yesu, but every 25 verses piano, we'll be able to say what can say Yesu, but Jesus is coming again. It is symptomatic of the second advent of Christ. Now I'll show them 250 times. Yesuba, 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 Yesuba. I will see a bay anayaye. How certain is Christ's return? How certain is Christ's return, Pastor? Now Yesu Brabano over the day. They may have a link in them. What's with our Land Cruiser? Now Yesu from the day. So I'm not really home. Oh, my aunt Shirley, and me home. You pay up, yes, sir. On turn the baby. We are okay. Pastor William, you're okay. I don't care. Human promises and pledges, though made in good faith, oftentimes fail, but the promises of God will never fail. Where? Hebrews, 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. Peter, woman, toss me in 3 and 2 times what a yet and Kono. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9.
Everybody said you be 1 hour day. Very someone on the street. So you now my watching 1 hour. Watching 1 hour once in a
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9.
Everybody in China,
Everybody in China was said yeah, and provide you on say eternal. Hello? Are we together?
Yes.
What was I to help you? Or say, Emum or Manabuya day. Hello, Mansio. Or say, Emum or Manabuya day. Edro, Cherry Emma, Zoo and her. Jesus is coming again. Jesus is coming again. In every 25 verses, it states categorically that Jesus is coming again. Pastor, anyone tell them? Fifty and an Abraham, for Moses, for Cousin. How long? Consider pain and yes to Bessie Ababio. When Hebrews chapter 10, verse 37. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 37. Mama Yetia. Mama Yetia, friends, and my camper, yes, so my Tosumino at home.
Hebrews 10:37.
Yes.
Now, Akaka Krabi. Now, orange.
And today is Akaka Krabi. Then you're up on wedding. Oh, but Jesus is coming again. The creator of this universe is coming again. Ghana for you, I'll say. Anasasi, Dahujana, Onira, Nanimunyama, Wasisa, Bonobo, Irade Baba, Obeba, Jesus is coming again. Jesus is coming again. Jesus is coming again.
Amen.
Cincinnati as Jesus is coming again. Amen. Whether you are from Michigan, whether you are from Bronx, whether you are from Texas, whether you are from Dallas, whether you are from Missouri, wherever you are coming from, Jesus is coming again. Or say, Orange, he is delaying it a little bit because of you and I. I say, Akaka Krabi. I just want to give you a cursory look of what is transpiring in this world. This is not a new message. This is an old message. But maybe say we team more yes said. Yes, so my every do akatom nebro. Listen there. Akatom. Can we say akatom nebro? Jesus is coming again. Pastor, then how would Christ come? The manner of Christ's advent. Yes, or by saying. Yes, yeah, why did you to tie and if you die bread? If you do a bar, we want to go outside and that you do your one big or ever saying. Pastor, tell me. This is how Jesus is coming. A lot of theories have been propounded. And what are they? There is a theory propounded by a woman called Margaret McDonald's. And your McDonald's never had no. I mean, you've heard of Margaret McDonald's. And this theory of propounding seems to have developed tentacles in various kinds of religions and beliefs. And it has been solidly been accepted by Christendom. Some are in the theory of suggestion, I say, The theory suggests that the church will be raptured. A crown for no, or see Obama you in a secret rapture. And this theory is not biblical, it's not founded theologically, it's incorrect. And the Bible secret rapture. There is no single verse or text in the Bible that affirm or persist that Christ's coming will be secret. It's quite evident, very conspicuously clear. Say, yes, so it'll be very visual. Mommy said, already also and you true, so I wonder why would people just buy or patronize kind of assertion and you be dire so obi dire waka dey see then I will too. And so conform break it to say yes and my tosso you know obeba secret obeba kode say the Bible kan and it's only obi and we for say hwimu afa akoko odo yere da hwimu afa yere ade say no who you who it is not true. It is not founded. It's theologically incorrect. And this is what the technical theological term for this assertion, we call it dispensationalism. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Mama, one key theological term, free of charge. Where's your free of charge? Your friend of dispensationalism, what to go to home, now they are threatening for. So, human threats, no. A McDonald's and a coffee buy. Now, my head, your Bible, no, a can. I say, how would he come then? It is not a spiritual appearing. No, it is very literal. It is real. Yes, so Maya Tasumi, no. Yes, so Maya Tasumi, no. A pastor Gani Frenchman will say vis-a-vis. A pastor face to face, live and colored. He will return the same way as he ascended. He will come with power and glory in Matthew 24, verse 30 and 31. He says that, Matthew 24, verse 30 to 31. The second coming of Christ, in Greek, yes.
Matthew 24.
Matthew 24, verse 30 to 31.
I don't know what the papa no century near also. Now, I just good in our best. Now, we will only papa no say, or about soon.
No, Sassisu Muswako in our bedroom, or crown Jesus descending on his earth, the parousia.
I'm one demony and Munyamu Casimo. Now, Obesuma and Buffalo, I'm out with the Trubento, and in so Abba.
The Abeti of Buffalo to Trubento, Papa, Papa, Nayani, every year to Christ to be. You
are one where you want to know if you are sent from Mana. Every was so, I know Apple from Australia.
Amen. His coming will be visible. It is not secret. Every person on earth shall see him in Matthew 24, verse 27. Revelation 1:7. I'll say, behold, and every eye will see him. Anyway, you know, the Bible said, a woof, one even a crown, or best saying, I will you. The one when you have Yesu, the Maya Tasumi, every eye shall see him. And it will be heralded by earthquakes. Revelation 16, verse 18 to 20. Revelation chapter 16, verse 18 to 20. I say, na asase be wo so, asase be dudwa, ajiran enyina na, mo ka say enyina nana.
18 no, o se na enyina ne apra na abeba.
Apra na bebom.
Asase wo so kase ya efiri bread ni papa
asase be wo so enyina bete,
So as I was so Cassia, Piara Mada, the Puracassimo, Papa, Apupa, Panami, and something. na maaman nkuro ahwɛ bi ase na wɔkae Bible kɛseɛ no nyame anim sɛ ɔbɛma n'abufuo a emu yɛ den no nsakuruwa. Amen.
Your Bible no can say yes, so my to sumienu no. It is audible. Okay, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16. Well, Christian, well, what is now what you waiting for? Pastor, what about Christ coming as a king? Now, yes, so my head will cast out that pastor before the swing. Mekai, now you're tapping. Now, me, papa, that time, no ministerial secretary was Southwest Ghana Conference. Now, you see, old car, you say, I saw for musical. And you see, Mr. Bushy Gallant, 1986 model, all time. I check. Anna, that one of I sorry. Why you ready to have a conference? So I said from your meeting house or West Street, a conference was second evening contest in Woodley, about 45 minutes. Maybe my car all right, maybe my pay. So I said that kind of mini driver. Or you're ready to have a could be the car gate. Now, don't I lose? Okay, now the gate didn't call the gear empty down. What is happening? Amy, what did you do to the car? I was like, yeah, I don't know. Here. And of Fred, mechanic. I mean, Kai, I'm sorry. Oh, Pastor, don't worry. I want the cow goes to call. What? You can't cow goes call. You took 200 money. They filed in the license, be as a sign away. Christ coming as a thief. What does it mean, Pastor? Yes, so my I thought to me, no, so my pastor will be sworn or as it's saying. Yeah, Christ coming as a thief refers not to how he comes, but to when he comes. Yes, so my I thought to me, no, or see my pastor will be sworn. It is not quite of the first one back. Never. Oka bra obere obeba ehwasem and oka say obeba so before. It's unexpected. It is a surprise to those who are unprepared. Ebeya hudiri e de ama won a won siesie wo ho. Won ye ready in a moment. Bible no kind. In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. At the last trumpet in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52, for the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed from corruptible and put on incorruption. And this mortal must put on immortality in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52 and 53. What will be kind
Binzuwa idi akyire no bɛhyɛn mu na wɔbɛhyɛn totorobɛnto no na awufoɔ no anyane sɛ wɔn a wɔmporo da na yɛn deɛ yɛbɛsakyera na etwa sɛ deɛ ɛporo yi hyɛ deɛ ɛmporo no na deɛ ewuo yi hyɛ deɛ ewuo no na sɛ deɛ ɛporo yi nya sɛ na sɛ deɛ ɛporo yi nya sɛ deɛ ɛmporo no na deɛ ewuo yi nya sɛ deɛ emuo no a ɛno na asɛm a wɔatwerɛ no abɛba mu wɔamene owuo nkunim mu.
Amen. And you better Papa, and you won't Christo Muna, and woman never sorry. And you will not follow which hour you will see her again. What about two in a field, one team and one left? And what does that mean in the Bible? The Bible does not teach that those left are left alive. The wicked are destroyed with the brightness of his coming. Pastor, and yet, nipa mmienu a wɔwɔ afuo mu a yɛbɛtwam baako akɔ n'aka baako no nso kyerɛ mu ma yɛnte aseɛ. In Luke chapter 17, verse 27, Luke 17, 27 to 37, Bible no kyerɛ say yes, and no correct.
Odidi onomoe ware yere no no ma wade ade kosi ada no wa hyene adaka no mo nenso yire no ebae na bese wo nyina senso eye lot enanmo enano odidi no onomoe wotone oduae no to adan da lot free sodom kwae no ena odia ene so free soro atoye na bese wo nyina Sara adabeye eda onipa ba ebeyi ne ho adie eno eda no ada ye owo edan atifi na ne biribi ewo adan mu no ma no ensane emefa na de owo afuo mu no anso ma no ensane echi monkai lot yire no obiara a wawe sa oje de kra no refre ne nsa obiara ne kra refre ne nsa no ebede no nkwa mesimo se anadwo no nipa beedo ebeda empa ekro so obefa obaako obeja obaako ama beedo ebebom ayam ayuo obefa obaako obeja obaako emema beedo ebetina afuo mu obefa obaako obeja obaako na ogua asem se ahen awurade wosi won se die efunu wo no ho ana apete bobo ano
Amen. Ɔsɛ nipa mmienu bɛwɔ afuom yɛbɛyi baako ne yɛgya baako ɛdeɛ pastor sɛ adeɛ no hwimmerɛ no ɔkae no ɛnokorɛ o the secret rapture no bɛyɛ nokorɛ no yɛn nyinaa yɛde yɛni bɛhu no na mmom the glory of God the brightness of Christ glory will kill all those of sinful deeds. Abɔnyɛfo nyinaa no Yesu Revelation chapter 6 verse 17. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who is able to stand? Now, ɔda kɛseɛ no, Yesu da kɛseɛ no, fufu da kɛseɛ no aba. Ebi du na man ana obetumi ayɛ agyina. He hid themselves in the caves and the rocks and of the mountains, and said to the mountains, follow us. And before me brebe dwane akwakote botan nkyɛn sɛ emungu wɔn so. But no way, there is no going to be that kind of death. Follow us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Revelation chapter 16, verse 15 and 16. Now, I say, and to give you who are troubled rest with us when the Lord Jesus is revealed from the heaven with his mighty angels. In flaming fire, taking vengeance on those who do not know God and those who do not obey the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 7. During divine service, that is a replication of what is going to happen in the last days. I will try to finalize it out. I said, the last question is here. When is Christ coming, Pastor? When is Christ coming? In Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. I said, no one knows the day or time. Matthew 24, verse 36. Therefore, watch and be ready. Matthew 24, verse 42 to 44. In fact, one purpose of these lectures is to help you be ready for his appearing. Now, yes, Soprano, the bay and Obeba. Matthew 24, verse 36 said, that and it don't know crown. Although Jesus Christ so he just said, therefore, watch and be ready. Matthew 24, verse 42 to 44 said, Munye na munye krado. A sign say, Akaka kredi na Yesu and Maya tossing number. For the day and the hour, nobody knows. In fact, one purpose, Yeshia for the next 2 weeks or so, as to warm ourselves up and get ready, preparing ourselves for the second coming of Christ, the parousia. Yebeya Mosiesi, Aken Yesu, and Maya, Etoso, Last summer, because I am an international student. Oh, USA. Never had 2 years here. I'm not available to work outside. Mommy come and look, so be a immigration and compare farms because quantity strawberry, we need enough for a guys in your college. Now your college, there was one other guy. He was always busy with his phone, testing, always testing. Yet it's strawberries. Professor Bako Anna or link came into this wife, now your college, with other guys. Guy who was always testing, yet it's strawberry, and you are praying for like what's about Kubia? Well, I think it was $10. And we were busy. I mean, yet it is a strawberry farms. Yet it is a video when you bring it to in bed. Now, when you guys, we do bed 5 hours and I'm at 10 baskets or whatever. So I was getting money and fast track, and I was a morning. And this guy was just testing like that, just testing. Yeah, no, I found the phone. Yeah, no, just hello, sir. I was surprised. Now and I'm in the truck and buying. Said a come move. Well, find the payroll book, no. I don't know how I see what day. Yes, Abraham. No, my mom is so because you be sick. Men are the highest. Now, second, no, I won't. Because nobody ready. Nobody. I think I any balance from your money. No, somebody. I mean, you all the time. That's kind of growth you get into that growth. And now, Mommy said, no, I didn't see you do anything. You were just testing and la. Really? It says, and I didn't go to him. A sign said, one a you crumble basket crowenya. And so, no, please, you didn't cry and throw the air registration. Because I'm going to be filing the taxes. Payday is coming. Jesus is coming again. Cincinnati, sorry. Whether you are from Kumasi, whether you are from Dunkal, whether you are from Ayamfre, whether you are from Cape Coast, whether you are from Takrade, whether you are from Elmina, baby, Jesus is coming again. Now the Aketia and the bro, you're a second in Dumatia. Bible said, Yami CSE, Yami on Kenya, Yami on Tataya, no more fancy be a crown. Not fade yet at transform what is the old tree in me, ever non common, or Christo yesterday. Amen. Mama, in I sorry. So why I can't say you could do you won't come and the other I won't sorry now, you get more high. Someone about in China. Apparent Parabu Betio. Where we were covering now. Over my tossing, but you are my washer of pie. Some my able, some Amiatrian da. You need free dreams, oh, ma. You will near let's say, Unyam my activity a back. I was several yatin and a dream and in Kenya. Say, you may do all money you want grow. Yesusie wɔ bra owó betumi afa yɛn anytime. Awurade fira na dwi. Gyina yɛ gyina hɔ yi. Ma every day yɛ bra nkyerɛ sɛ yɛ wɛn yɛ hwɛ wo kwan. Ti sɛ ɔbɛba no po ɛwiew ɛnwummerɛw da suomu Awurade ma yɛnsiesie yɛn ho. Sie mu bi wɔ hɔ no mu a esum bi akata yɛ adwene so. Sɛ nsɛm yɛ biribi a me yɛnhu yi a mponye a yɛntie wɔ amia hodoɔ. Awurade yɛsrɛ wo anadwo yi ara. Sɛdeɛ Pentecost Peter kasa a yɛwɔ nipa koma no. Ma yɛakoma ɛnyɛ wo dea. Na nyɛ wɔ nsɛm deɛ piew. Na aba yɛ anyera. Yɛnim sɛ watie yɛn. Na abɛtoa so de yɛn ayɛ deɛ wɔpɛ. Ɛwɔ Yesu Kristo din mu nti. Amen. Amen. Want to go. Moment no sona mushe. Jesus risana bedio. Quanto for the devil to do. Jesus risana bedio. Oh, river, Jesus risana bebio, oh river bebio, Jesus risana bebio. Oh matro no sona mushe, Jesus risana bebio. Quanto for the devil to do, Jesus risana bebio. Oh river bebio, Jesus risana bebio. Oh river bebio, Jesus risana bebio. Amen. Ansa ne beko fie no. Ochina enyame ya domu a. Yesa wa school ye ka ho ne beka sie ebremu. Amba 11 na dwumadi no akasa na ehyasie. Ochina no half screening ababa so. Yenamfo ane afofra do beba no. Yɛpɔ anɔpa session no a every one ɛkɔpem 3 no health screening free yɛnyɛ hwee ɛbɛba so yɛbɛtumi ahu wɔn doctors wɔ ha pharmacists wɔ ha ɛne deɛ ka ho ɛna afei nso health talk ɛbɛba so juba akɔpɛpɛ 11 ɛbɛstart between 11:13 na health talk no kɔ na wie yɛ na afei main dwumadie no ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ. Ɔkyene nyame boa nso a nea yɛsua na nwumere quiz ɛbɛba wonya wobɛnya reward ebisa na wotwa wobɛnya kyɛdeɛ ebisa 5 questions bere bia de yɛsua no na abɔ mmɔden na wodɔto nneɛma da sɛ bɛyɛ a ebisa wobɛtumi ɛhono ɛnya deɛ a wobɛfeele sɛ wotie ne yɛ nko ade a baabi a wobɛtwa ne nyina wɔn nso a bɛtumi aba ne nyinaa yɛnnuanom a wɔde wɔbɛba wɔn bɛtumi aba no wɔn wɔ akyɛdeɛ nti ne nyinaa wɔn nhyɛ ne nso yɛwɔ akyɛdeɛ ahodoɔ bebree bɛtumi de ama sɛ wɔn nhyɛ ne nso na bɔ mmɔden asɛ wɔbɛnya bi ɛberɛ mu mpanimfoɔ announcement bi wɔ hɔ no a yɛsa yɛho ano dɔkas bi wɔ hɔ no a